My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. This is not just a message, it is a divine intervention. Something is about to happen in your house tonight. Heaven is trying to protect you from something very real. I know you've been sensing strange feelings lately. Goosebumps with no cold air, sudden silence in the middle of noise, a thought repeating again and again like someone is whispering without sound. That's not your imagination, that's us. That's Archangel Michael standing close to you, his wings open wide, shielding you from an energy that wants to enter your space tonight. It has already started. The moment you began reading this, the countdown started. 3 seconds of your attention is all Michael begged for in front of my throne. 3 seconds. That's how urgent it is. You must not ignore this. I am speaking to you through this message, through this moment, through this exact line that your eyes are reading now. Something has been circling your life like a shadow. It has entered through someone's envy, through words spoken behind your back, through thoughts that were filled with bitterness and actions that were silent but calculated. But you are not alone. Not now, not ever. Tonight is not an ordinary night, and your home is not just a place. It is a sacred shield that needs to be restored. That is why you were pulled to this message. That is why the angels pushed this into your path. And yes, I see you questioning, is this really for me? I smile gently when you ask that, because I know how many times you've doubted whether my signs are real. But right now, you are not imagining this. This isn't a coincidence. This message is stamped with heaven's urgency. Michael has never begged me for anything the way he just did for you. And he begged with tears in his eyes, not because he is afraid, but because he loves you so deeply that even the idea of something touching your peace broke him. You are not forgotten. You are targeted by love. You are surrounded by angels, but you must act before tonight ends. Something will come close to you, a conversation, a sound, a sudden memory. It will feel small, but it will carry something heavy inside it. Do not ignore that moment. Michael will give you a sign. He always does. Maybe through a sudden breeze in your closed room, a flicker in your light, or a song that plays with words you needed to hear. Listen, watch, be still. And now, pause for a moment. Breathe. Feel the words, because this message isn't just to alert you, it's also to awaken you. Heaven is preparing something for you, and before that gift is delivered, the space must be cleared. That's why tonight is critical. Whatever happens, don't panic, don't fear. Fear gives power to the wrong side. I am with you, and what's coming may feel like disruption, but it is protection dressed in disguise. Fire, if you're feeling this right now, it's because your soul recognizes the truth. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button on this channel. This space was created just for moments like this. Because when I speak through my messengers, I also open unseen doors for those who are listening. Don't miss the next divine alert. Tap the bell so my voice reaches you the exact second I speak again. Because tonight, I will whisper. I will whisper into your space when everything goes quiet. I will nudge your heart when something doesn't feel right, and I will guide your eyes to notice what others miss. There's a person whose energy has been bouncing off your walls without them even being in your house. Someone who thinks of you constantly, either in love or in conflict. Either way, it pulls something toward you, but that pull is being intercepted tonight. Michael's sword is drawn. The angels are standing at every corner of your home. They are not just watching, they are actively blocking. But you must let them in with your heart. Say it now, even silently. Michael, I allow your protection over my house tonight. Say it like you mean it, and something will shift. You'll feel it. A lightness, a warmth, or even tears, because your spirit will recognize it before your mind does. This night will not be normal. Someone may contact you, a message, a knock, a thought. And this moment, this very moment, is your preparation. That's why Michael told me to deliver this now, not tomorrow, not later, now. Because time is moving and a divine clock is ticking in your favor. But you must stay aware. You must stay in alignment, because the enemy doesn't attack the weak. It only goes after those who carry light. And you, my child, carry light that blinds darkness. But let me be honest, not everyone around you is who they pretend to be. I've seen them. The fake smiles, the sudden silence when your name is mentioned, the way they try to copy your energy while wishing your fall. I've seen their thoughts, and tonight their intentions are returning to them. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not falling apart. You are falling into place. What looks like loss right now is clearing the way for the truth that's about to be revealed. And Michael is holding it all with so much force. He won't let it reach you. But you must not close your heart. You must stay open, even when you're tired, even when you're unsure, even when you've been disappointed, because I, your Father, am doing something through this, not in spite of it. Now listen, because what I'm about to say is not a warning. It's a wake-up. You were chosen before this week even began. This moment was designed. The timing of this message was perfectly aligned with what's unfolding. Nothing here is random. Every detail was placed with intention. And right now, my angels are moving faster than usual because someone is speaking about you, and their words are carrying spiritual weight. Some of it is love, some of it is envy, some of it is confusion, but all of it is drawing attention to your name. And so I'm stepping in tonight. Something important is being redirected, something that was supposed to reach your house. A conversation, a confrontation, a complication is being stopped at the gates. Because when my warrior Michael lifts his voice in your defense, nothing can pass without my permission. And I am not permitting anything that would dim the light I placed inside you. But I need you to do one thing and only one thing. Stay aware, stay alert to what you feel, what you notice, what your spirit whispers when your mind is too loud. Because something will feel different tonight. Maybe it already does. Maybe you've already sensed a strange energy near your door, or a sudden chill without explanation, or a flash in your dream last night that woke you in silence. That wasn't just a dream. That was a preview. That was Michael showing you what you needed to prepare for. And don't panic, because this is not to frighten you. You are safe. You are covered. You are divinely guarded by forces no enemy can see and no human can interfere with. But I'm revealing this to you because this is a test of your spiritual ears. Will you listen to me when I whisper? Will you hear me in the quiet nudges, or will you wait for thunder when I'm speaking in silence? Tonight, you may feel the urge to stay up. You may sense something right before you close your eyes. Don't ignore it. That's me. That's my spirit trying to show you something that words alone can't explain. And when that moment comes, when the world quiets and your room feels heavy, breathe. Just breathe. Michael will be near. He always is. He has been stationed by your side since the day you cried alone, thinking no one heard you. He was there. He's always been there. But tonight, he is speaking louder. I've told him to give you a sign. It may come through a phone call you didn't expect, or a message you've been waiting for, or a delay that frustrates you but is actually saving you, or a noise at your door that makes you pause. Whatever it is, pause, feel, ask me. I will answer in peace. That's how you'll know it's me. My voice never brings confusion, it brings clarity. My dear child, you are not crazy, you are awakening. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt. And the reason things around you have been shaky lately is because I've been shaking away what couldn't go with you into the next chapter. Some people were placed in your life for a season, but they started clinging like a lifetime. Some energies were meant to pass by, but they started feeding off your light. And some choices were never yours to carry, but you've been holding them out of guilt. I'm lifting all of that now, and tonight will mark the shift. Something sacred will happen in the unseen realm. An old pain will be pulled from your atmosphere. A curse spoken behind your back will break. A soul tie that kept returning will finally snap, because Michael has drawn the line and he is speaking my authority into your space. But now I need your permission. Say it again, even silently. I receive this message. I welcome the protection. I align with the divine shift tonight. Say it from your soul. This is your agreement with heaven. This is your doorway, and tomorrow you will wake up lighter. Don't be surprised if a strange peace covers you, if you feel like crying without knowing why. That's healing. That's the release you never gave yourself. That's the moment your spirit says, finally I feel safe. I'm holding you tonight. Michael is guarding you. Gabriel is carrying your name into rooms of favor. Raphael is tending to that wound you tried to hide even from me. And a heavenly light is filling the places that were once dark with doubt and delay. This is your moment. This is your reset. This is your divine defense in action. And let me say this loud. You will not be harmed. No matter what fear tries to whisper, no matter what memory tries to replay, no matter what lie tries to crawl into your heart, you are protected. You are loved. You are surrounded by angels with instructions that no demon can override. And child, if you could only see what Michael is doing right now on your behalf, you would never doubt again. Right now, Michael is standing between you and something that almost reached you. It got close, closer than you know. Someone had intentions, a hidden thought, a silent plan. Not everything they said to your face was true, and not every smile came from love. But you must not fear, because before they could step forward, before they could act again, Michael was already there, his sword drawn, his voice commanding. And I, your God, said, "No, not this one. Not my child. You see, you've been tested. The enemy tried to see how far he could go with you, how much fear he could plant, how much delay he could create. But what he didn't know was that your pain activated heaven. Every tear was a call to me. Every night you couldn't sleep, heaven kept record. Every moment you forgave someone who never apologized, I marked it. That's why you're receiving this now, because tonight it ends. The delay ends, the confusion ends, the heaviness ends, the spiritual fog ends, and in its place, I am sending clarity. Tonight in your house, a holy presence will settle. It may feel like warmth, it may feel like quiet, it may even feel like stillness so deep you feel like the world paused just for you. That is my confirmation. That is the proof you asked for. I know you've said it, God, just show me something, anything, a sign. Well, this is it, and there is more coming. The dreams I'm about to show you will be messages. The thoughts that rise up out of nowhere will be guidance. The people who suddenly leave or disappear, it's me protecting you. This message is your permission to let go of what keeps hurting you. You don't need another apology. You don't need to chase peace from places that only gave you pain. You need to rest. You need to heal. And I'm here now holding that space for you. And now, listen again carefully. Archangel Michael says this will happen in your house tonight. What will happen? A shift. A spiritual event that cannot be seen with human eyes, but will change what happens next in your life. You will notice how something changes tomorrow. The door you thought was shut will reopen. A delay will suddenly move fast. A person will come forward with something to say, or someone will exit your life, and you will feel relieved instead of broken. That's how you'll know this message was real. You may even feel something when you move from room to room tonight, like something is being rearranged. That's not in your head. That's angelic presence, clearing the space, removing the residue of old conversations, arguments, tears, and fears. There's an anointing being poured over your home. It will linger in the walls. It will wrap around you like light. And your house, your sacred space, will breathe again. Let it happen. Don't interrupt it with fear. Don't speak doubt over this moment. Don't think you're imagining what you're feeling. You're not. You're awakening. Michael is doing something rare for you tonight. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. 9-word prayer. Recite, attract. What is it about the right prayer that can totally uplift us? Is it the words? The meaning? I pray for my family's safety and health every night. So when I heard about this 9-word prayer, it fascinated me. Recently, an ancient text was discovered on an island in the Caribbean. This text described a 9-word prayer to manifest anything. According to reports, this prayer has been around for over 150 million years, and the rich and powerful have used it for generations. Now, a brave husband and soon-to-be father has gotten his hands on this 9-word prayer, and he's giving it to everyday people. The number of people who have seen concrete proof of real miracles is remarkable. And once they recite these 9 words, lucky things start happening, allowing them to finally manifest the things they want in life. One woman even claimed that this restored her connection with God. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret of recite this 9-word prayer now. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. He's not just protecting you from others, He's protecting you from yourself, from the parts of you that keep doubting your own worth, from the thoughts that whisper you're too late, too broken, too flawed to receive a miracle. No, enough of that. That's not your voice. That's a shadow trying to echo where my light now lives. And tonight, that shadow is being commanded to leave. Say this out loud. Child, every energy that is not from God must leave my house tonight. Every thought not from God must leave my mind. Every fear not from God must fall. Now say it with authority. That's how your spirit agrees with what heaven is already doing. And now let me show you a glimpse. There's someone watching your story unfold. Someone who left, who walked away or ignored you, but who never truly forgot you. And their heart is being stirred right now, stirred by something they saw, something they realized, or maybe something I showed them about you. They're thinking about you, and for some of you, that person is coming back, not for another round of confusion, but to right what they got wrong. But you must be spiritually ready, not just emotionally, because people return when your light gets bright again, when your spirit starts to heal, when you finally rise. That's when they show up, not always to bless, sometimes to test. So be ready, be grounded, be strong. I'm giving you discernment tonight. You'll feel the truth, even if they don't speak it. And if they're the one I've assigned to you, you'll know, because peace will walk in with them, and your spirit will say, yes, this is safe. But if they are not, Michael will block it. Doors will close, confusion will rise, and that too is your answer. You asked for signs, I'm giving them. You asked for protection, I've surrounded you. You asked for change, I am beginning it tonight. So child, don't treat this like just another video. This is a visitation. Heaven chose to reach you now, not later. Michael waited for your spirit to come online, and when it did, he shouted, now send the message. So here it is. This is your moment to believe again, to hope again, to trust that I have never taken my eyes off you, not for a single second. Even when you felt the most invisible, even when you thought no one knew how hard it's been, I knew, I saw, and I am responding. And now, let me whisper something deep into your spirit. You are not who they said you were. You are not broken. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are becoming. You are unfolding like the dawn, slowly, beautifully, and unshakably, guided by my light. The delays you thought were denials were actually divine timing, and the silence you thought meant I had forgotten you was actually me, preparing the right moment to release what your heart has been crying out for. You are about to see a shift in your life that will silence every doubt you've ever had. That's why the enemy has been fighting you so hard. That's why people have been turning strange. That's why confusion showed up at your doorstep. But not anymore. Archangel Michael has drawn the line. The spiritual boundary has been reset, and I, your Father, am restoring what they tried to steal. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So tonight, if you feel emotional, let the tears come. They are not weakness, they are worship. They are the release of years of holding it in, years of smiling when you wanted to break, years of staying strong when no one knew how heavy it really was. I know, I saw it all, and I am healing you now. Not in pieces, but in full. Not in delay, but in divine order. Not with effort, but with love. Now listen closely. Before this week ends, you will see something shift. You will hear something you weren't expecting. You will notice a sudden change in energy within you or around you. That will be your confirmation. Don't question it. Don't overthink it. Just receive it, walk with it, and trust that what you prayed for is closer than you thought. There is someone who has been assigned to help you. You haven't met them yet, or maybe you have, but they haven't shown their full role. They are going to speak your name in a room you've never entered. They are going to defend your name in a place where others tried to bury it. They are going to hand you something, an opportunity, a breakthrough, a truth that will feel like fresh air after years of gasping. And it's all part of the divine release that Michael initiated tonight. But child, I need you to do something sacred. Forgive. Yes, forgive them. Forgive the ones who hurt you, who lied to you, who abandoned you, who made you feel small when I created you with greatness in your DNA. Not for them, but for you. Because forgiveness doesn't set them free. It sets you free. It tells heaven, I am ready for new. I am ready for what's next. And I, your God, have so much waiting for you. You're not stuck, you're planted. You're not behind, you're being prepared. You're not invisible, you're being hidden for a reason until it's time to be revealed in glory. And guess what? That time is near. That's why this urgency. That's why Archangel Michael is pacing with intensity. That's why this message came to you now. Because the moment is near, the turn is close, the release is here. I need you to trust again. I need you to let go of the fear, and I need you to stay close to my voice. You will hear me in ways you never have before, in dreams that suddenly feel real, in moments of silence that bring deep peace, in random songs with lyrics that answer your questions, in numbers, in names, in repeated thoughts. That's how I speak. I don't always shout, I often whisper. So silence the noise, slow down, breathe, and be still, because I am God, and I am speaking to you. Your house is blessed, your name is protected, your heart is guarded. Your future is already written, and nothing can erase what I've declared over you. This isn't the end. This isn't your fall. This is your turning point. So tonight, as you close your eyes, know this. Heaven is standing watch. Michael is near. No weapon formed will prosper. No plan hidden will succeed. No curse spoken will remain. You are covered in full light, and you, my precious one, are about to step into a season so aligned, so divine, so filled with restoration that you'll look back at tonight and say, that was the moment. That was when everything shifted. So don't fear the silence tonight. It is sacred. Don't fear the strange calm. It is divine. And if your heart races or you feel a chill, just smile and say, Michael, I know that's you. Then rest. Rest knowing you are loved. Rest knowing heaven is active. Rest knowing this message was sent with power, on purpose for you. Because I love you. Because I chose you, because I have never and will never let anything destroy what I created in you. Sleep now, my child. Something holy is happening in your house tonight, and tomorrow you rise. Tomorrow you will rise with a new light in your spirit. Even if nothing looks different outside, you will feel it inside. You will wake up not with dread, but with a strange calm that covers you like a quiet miracle. That's not luck. That's not random. That's me. That's Archangel Michael completing what was started tonight in your space. You see, child, I'm not just protecting your life, I'm preparing it. I'm lining up moments, I'm softening hearts, I'm making space for your blessings to land without interference. But I need you to stay faithful, even when you feel nothing, because sometimes the deepest shifts happen in silence. And that's what tonight is, a holy silence that breaks old spiritual contracts that were never meant for you to carry. Tonight, what they sent toward you has been returned to sender. The words, the hate, the secret plans, the confusion, they are being reversed. You don't need to defend yourself. I've already spoken in places you cannot enter. I've already sent light into rooms where your name was misused. I've already placed protection around your front door and even in the corners of your heart that still ache. Now it's time for you to live again, fully, boldly, with nothing hidden. No more dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. No more questioning whether you're too sensitive or too intense or too emotional. You are spirit-led, not weak. You are wise beyond your years, not too much. And you are divinely gifted, not delusional. Tonight was not meant to be ordinary, and I didn't speak this much just for you to scroll away and go back to life as usual. I spoke this way because you matter, because your life has weight, because your story still has chapters that haven't even been imagined yet. And I'm the author, and I never write something without meaning. So go to sleep tonight with expectation. Say to yourself softly, something good is going to happen for me soon. Not as a wish, as a truth, as a prophecy. Because what you speak in alignment with me becomes your reality. You are not too late. You have not missed it. What I have for you is not fragile. It's not breakable. It's protected under my word. And remember what Archangel Michael said at the beginning of this message. I order you to open this right now. Why do you think that urgency was spoken? Because the timing matters. Because tonight, something spiritual crossed over in your life, and the moment you clicked, the shift began. You might feel waves of energy in your body. You might feel tingles. You might yawn suddenly, or feel emotional without a reason. That's not strange. That's release. That's alignment. That's heaven brushing your soul and reminding you that you are not alone. And if you feel heaviness, don't panic. Sometimes when we're being healed, our bodies react first. Sometimes the spirit is faster than the mind. Let it happen. Let the healing flow. Let the past be buried and the future be born. And please, whatever you do, don't keep this message to yourself. Someone you know has been crying silently too. They need to hear this. They need to know they're not losing their mind. They need to know that heaven still speaks. And tonight, heaven spoke loudly through this moment. So share it. Plant this seed for someone else. That's how light spreads. That's how angels move. And every time you let this light move forward, you open the door for something bigger in your own life too. This is not just a message. This is a mantle. You were chosen to hear it, and now you're being trusted with what comes next. Tonight, when the house goes quiet, I'll be there. When the lights dim, Michael will still be standing guard. When your eyes finally close, the angels will surround your dreams. And when the clock strikes midnight, let this settle in your soul. You are safe. You are loved. You are becoming who I always saw in you. The pain, the loss, the betrayals, the waiting, all of it was never meant to break you. It was meant to wake you. And tonight you woke up. Now rest, beloved, because while you sleep, heaven works. And tomorrow, oh tomorrow, you'll feel the shift in the atmosphere. You'll know this message wasn't just for you to watch. It was the answer to a prayer you prayed when no one was looking. The divine has moved, the angels have been released, and the blessing, it's on its way to your door. Expect the knock. Expect the light. Expect the shift. Expect me, because I, the Lord your God, have spoken, and my word does not return empty. I love you. I always have, and I always will. Now sleep, child. The night is holy, and it has just begun. Let your heart rest now, because what needed to be done in the spirit is already done. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to perform for it. You don't have to beg for what I've already decided to give you. This is not a battle you win with effort. It's a victory sealed in surrender. And you have surrendered by simply saying yes to hearing me, by allowing my voice to enter your atmosphere tonight, by letting my angels walk through the door of your awareness and clean the air you breathe. Something invisible was pushed out tonight. A silent torment, a whispering worry, an unseen shadow that tried to linger longer than it was ever authorized to. It's gone now. And I know your mind may still try to look for it. It may still search for evidence of the threat, like a fire alarm ringing even after the fire is out. But the fire is out. The smoke is clearing, and you are walking out of this season whole, healed, and holy. Don't let the memory of the storm trick you into believing the clouds are still here. They're not. Michael didn't just show up to warn you. He came to finish it, to draw a line in the spiritual realm and say, no more. No more delay. No more fear. No more cycles that steal your peace and leave you questioning everything. You are stepping into divine flow now. Yes, some things may still look the same around you, but inside you a shift has happened, a divine reversal. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Your future self wants you to hear this. Your future is in your hands. I see you clearly in the distant future. I know your struggles because I've lived them too. But everything changed when I discovered a simple 60-second prosperity prayer. It unlocked something I didn't even know I was missing, an effortless flow of wealth and opportunities. I never imagined my life could look like this. Abundant, free, and full of possibilities. And it all started with one small decision. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret of Discover the Prayer that changed my life. Your future self is waiting to thank you. Will you listen? My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. And in the coming days, life will start responding to that shift. People will notice the light in your eyes returning. Opportunities will begin to open like they were waiting for this exact moment. Struggles that used to weigh you down will feel lighter. Even the way you speak will carry new power. Because my spirit is now resting fully on you, not in part, fully. And I want you to carry this knowing with you. This message was not meant to make you emotional and then disappear from your mind. This message is your anchor. This is what you come back to when doubt tries to speak again, when worry tries to enter again, when confusion starts creeping up again. You say, I remember what God said. I remember what happened that night. I remember Michael standing over my house. I remember heaven whispering peace, because that memory will become your power. That knowing will become your sword. That moment of awareness is now your weapon. You have a right to peace. You have a right to clarity. You have a right to rise. And if anyone, anything, or any thought tries to tell you otherwise, you remind them you heard directly from heaven. You were personally visited by light, and you don't bow to fear anymore. Child, there's a reason this message found you at this exact hour. It wasn't random. It was divinely scheduled, planned by angels, and sealed by my hand. Archangel Michael didn't just fight for you tonight. He celebrated over you when the spiritual breakthrough happened. He didn't walk away, he praised, because he knows what's coming next in your life. And if you knew what was ahead, if you saw even a glimpse of what I've set aside for you, you'd stop fearing loss. You'd stop questioning your worth. You'd stop waiting for people to validate you. You'd stand up, head high, heart steady, and you'd say, "My God has already spoken. My angels have already moved. My breakthrough is already in motion." And that, beloved, is the truth. Even now, as you reach the end of this message, your spirit is stronger, your atmosphere is clearer, your vision is sharper, and your heart is softer. The old you gone, the fearful you healed, the delayed you unstuck, the invisible you seen, known, chosen. Because I, the Lord your Creator, have never taken my eyes off you, and I never will. So go ahead now. Rest in peace. Not the kind that ends life, but the kind that begins it. Rest in peace knowing you are protected, chosen, and blessed. Rest in peace knowing this night will be remembered in the spirit realm forever. It's the night heaven touched your home, the night the angels stood taller, the night Archangel Michael said, "It is finished." And so it is. Now that you've made it here to this very last part, I want you to pause and breathe, because something just happened inside you. You didn't just listen to a message. You let me into your room. You let Michael into your heart space. You let your soul come back to life after feeling invisible for too long. And that, my child, is no small thing. This isn't just about one night. It's about a shift that is going to echo through your next days, weeks, and months. You may not even fully understand it yet, but something invisible has already begun. Things that were stuck will start moving. Doors that stayed shut will now start to open, sometimes slowly, sometimes all at once. People you thought forgot, you will suddenly remember. And those who underestimated your calling will be surprised by how I lift you. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are my divine creation, and I have assigned angels to your name. Tonight, I not only reminded you of that truth, I sealed it with heaven's breath. Child, there's one more thing you need to hear. This next chapter of your life is going to look nothing like the last. And that's why the enemy fought you so hard to keep you in the old one, because he could smell what was coming. He could hear the sound of favor marching toward you. He could see Michael drawing near, and he panicked. That's why everything tried to distract you, delay you, discourage you. But I didn't let it win, because when I say you are chosen, it doesn't matter what tried to break you. You still rise. And now you will rise faster, more clear, more protected, more aware, more spiritually awake than ever before. I didn't bring you through everything just to leave you here in confusion. I'm bringing you through this to something better, to new love, to restored confidence, to purpose that fits like skin, to relationships where you are celebrated, not tolerated, to answers that finally make the pain make sense, and above all, into a season of peace that stays. No more running, no more doubting yourself, no more chasing people to make them see your value. You are stepping into the version of yourself that heaven always knew. And nothing, I mean nothing, can stop what I'm doing now. Tonight was the night it all turned around. The night the unseen realm recognized you were ready. The night heaven whispered louder than fear. The night Archangel Michael fought through realms to deliver one truth. You are protected, you are chosen, and this message was for you. So, beloved, don't forget this moment. Don't rush past it like it was a dream. This message is a spiritual anchor. Come back to it when you feel uncertain. Replay it when the world feels heavy again. Let it remind you, heaven sees me, heaven knows me, heaven protects me because we do. We always have and we always will. Now rest. And tomorrow when you wake up, say these words before you do anything else. Today I align with the divine. Today I allow peace to guide me. Today I accept that God has gone ahead of me and my angels are walking beside me. I will not fear. I will not chase. I will not shrink. I rise in light. Say it. Say it until your body believes it. Say it until your fears dissolve in my presence. Say it until everything inside you rises into the full version of who I created you to be. Because now is the time, not next month, not next year, now. This message is not the end, it is the beginning. And I, your Father in heaven, have already gone ahead of you to prepare the next miracle, the next person, the next place. You just have to stay aligned, stay aware, stay in me. Michael will keep speaking. Your heart will keep opening, and miracles will start unfolding quietly and then all at once. And when they do, child, don't say, I can't believe this happened. Say, I always knew it would. God told me the night Michael visited, because I did. And I'm telling you one final time, before this message ends, you are safe, you are seen, you are so deeply, deeply loved, and your life is about to glow with divine timing, divine people, divine outcomes. This is your time. This is your confirmation. This is your rising. And it all started tonight. I'll be here again when you call me. But for now, just whisper before you sleep. Thank you for sending this, and I promise you the angels will hear it. Michael will nod, and your next chapter will begin. Amen. And now, beloved child, as this message fades, let your heart stay open just a little longer. Let these words settle deeper than your mind. Let them sink into your soul. Because even when this message ends, my presence will not. Even when the video stops, the angels stay. Even in the quiet afterward, the shift continues. You see, my work isn't always loud. Sometimes it happens in whispers, sometimes in the stillness of a room where no one is watching. I do the biggest miracles. That's how I work in your life. Not always through fireworks, but always through love. And tonight, my love touched you in a way your spirit won't forget. So if your eyes are teary, if your chest feels lighter, if your breath deepens, that's not emotion. That's alignment. That's me. That's Michael. That's every answered prayer beginning to move. Don't rush out of this moment. Stay in it. Let the silence hold you like arms you've missed for years. Let your spirit remember what safety feels like, because this is safety. This is home. This is the moment where heaven came close, not to scare you, but to show you how protected you are. From here, everything changes. It may not happen in one dramatic wave, but day by day, little things will shift. And one morning, you'll wake up and say, something's different. I'm not afraid anymore. I feel ready. That's when you'll know that Michael kept his word, that this message wasn't just a moment, it was a marking. It was the day heaven drew a circle around your name and said, this one is mine, this one carries purpose, and this one will rise. So sleep, child, softly, sacredly. Don't overthink. Don't rewind everything that went wrong. Just smile a little. Let your chest rise with peace. Let your thoughts float with trust. And let my final words to you tonight echo long after this video ends. I love you. I see you. I chose you. I called you. And I'm not done with you yet. In fact, I've only just begun. Good night, child of light. Heaven watches as you sleep. And tomorrow when you wake, the first miracle will already be on its way. Before I let you go, there's one more thing I must say. Don't forget what you felt here. Not tomorrow when the world tries to rush you, not next week when fear knocks again, not when things still seem slow, not when someone disappoints you again. Come back to this peace. Come back to this moment. Let it be your spiritual landmark, your reminder that heaven really did speak to you tonight. And if anyone ever tells you you're imagining it, smile, because not everyone has heard the voice of God in their quiet space, but you have. You're not the same anymore. You're marked. You've been touched by the divine. And whether the world sees it or not, whether your family understands it or not, whether your friends feel it or not, your soul knows the truth. Something holy came into your house tonight, and your story will never be the same again. So go live now, not in fear, not in waiting, not in questioning, but in peace, in strength, in quiet confidence, because heaven already went ahead of you. Michael already stood behind you, and I, your God, am walking right beside you all the way home. Whenever you need me, just say my name, even in a whisper, even in your sleep, even with no words at all. I'll hear you. I always do. I always have. And I always will. So now, let the message end, but let the miracle begin. You're ready now. This is your time. This is your divine moment. This is sacred. Amen. And now, as everything goes still around you, I want you to feel the weight of my love pressing gently on your heart, not to burden you, but to remind you that you are real. You are seen. You are held. You've been walking with strength and silence for far too long, carrying battles that no one knew about, wiping your own tears before anyone could see them, pretending you were fine just to keep going. But I saw all of it. I caught every tear. I heard every word you whispered when no one was around. That's why I sent this message tonight, not just to speak into your mind, but to move inside your spirit, to reach the tired parts of you, the sacred parts of you that still hoped, still believed, even after all the pain. You've made it to the end of this message, but really, it's the beginning of something better. The beginning of a season where you don't have to beg for peace anymore. It will meet you when you wake, the beginning of a season where you are no longer chasing love. It will recognize you by your light. The beginning of a season where you no longer explain your worth. Your presence alone will speak it. You are entering a time where angels will walk ahead of you to prepare the room before you even arrive, where I will place answers in the mouths of strangers, where your footsteps will be guided without needing to know the full path, where sudden miracles won't feel random anymore. They will feel right, because this is what you were always meant for. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. 9-word prayer. What is it about the right prayer that can totally uplift us? Is it the words? The meaning? I pray for my family's safety and health every night. So when I heard about this 9-word prayer, it fascinated me. Recently, an ancient text was discovered on an island in the Caribbean. This text described a 9-word prayer to manifest anything. According to reports, this prayer has been around for over 150 million years, and the rich and powerful have used it for generations. Now, a brave husband and soon-to-be father has gotten his hands on this 9-word prayer, and he's giving it to everyday people. The number of people who have seen concrete proof of real miracles is remarkable. And once they recite these 9 words, lucky things start happening, allowing them to finally manifest the things they want in life. One woman even claimed that this restored her connection with God. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret of recite this 9-word prayer now. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. This is why you had to go through the long nights, the empty rooms, the closed doors, the heavy goodbyes, so that now, when I bless you, your soul knows exactly what to do with it. Rest now, beloved. Don't rush out of this sacred ending. Let this last sentence hold you like a whisper from heaven. You didn't imagine this. You were visited. And from this moment forward, your life is under divine protection forever.